Well, today it's the Apple iPhone 11 has been launched today, this Friday, as we're recording this tape. So the iPhone 11, the Pro and the Pro Max are out now, and the Apple Series 5 is coming next. So welcome to the Prime Show with Kwabena Agyemang. I'm Kwabena Agyemang as the host of the Prime Show for 4 years. Glad you to join for episode 2. If you like to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter to stay local for more updates, please do so. Let's get on to the news update, and I can feel this good and bad from ups and downs. So let's see on the news update. The General Motors with 49 GM employers and UAW have gone strike on Sunday evening after the GM union contract expired. Fiat Chrysler Automobiles have agreed with the signed short-term extension contract for the FCA union workers. So, General Motors is on strike this day 5. And now what happened this Friday update on the General Motors? Let's see. The General Motors assembly plant in Oshawa, Ontario. For those who work in employers in Canada, in Oshawa, Ontario, this might be affected. It's going to shut you down this Friday. This plant will shut down this during on the strike. So they lay off 1,200 workers to pay off for that strike. For the strike pay is $250 a day. It says on United States of America on one of these local news. So in Detroit and also in Canada for Oshawa, Ontario, that assembly plant is going to shut down this Friday, and they pay off for 1,200 GM employees. I mean, unbelievable. Yeah, it is extremely disappointing for Oshawa, Ontario, for the General Motors in Canada. Very disappointing. And employers are not liking it. A lot. Not liking it, and not liking it, this announcement. It's like General Motors slapping people in the face, including Oshawa, Ontario, slapping employers in the face. It is extremely disappointing. So I have these videos from one of your local news on NBC4 Detroit, and the second one is CTV News regarding with that GM strike in Detroit and all around the world, and now in Oshawa, Ontario, in General Motors assembly plant shutting down this Friday, September 20th, and lay off 1,200 GM employees. 2 of them.
Yeah, and this comes as contract talks fell apart and the union demanding better wages. Here's what is at stake in the strike. 49,000 workers at GM plants in the U.S. are involved. General Motors is expected to lose $250 million every day at its assembly plants. Members who walk the picket line will get $250 a week as strike pay. And then today, negotiations will continue, but both sides are not backing down. Local 4's Larry Sproul is in Hamtramck right now, where workers are speaking out.
As the clock struck midnight Sunday morning, UAW workers here in Michigan and all over the country walked out of their jobs and did not look back.
We got Flint workers, we have Toledo, Romulus, all over. They coming from all over. We standing.
They say their demands are simple.
Quit playing. Get this contract together. We're here, we're fighting. We're going to stand together.
49,000 workers across the country started picketing Sunday at midnight, marking this the largest strike against any U.S. business since 2007. All of this because the union's 4-year contract with GM expired on Saturday, and GM and union reps could not come to an agreement during a meeting Saturday at the Renaissance Center in downtown Detroit.
We are standing up for fair wages. We are standing up for affordable, quality health care. We are standing up for our share of the profits.
But GM says they offered a fair deal.
Over $7 billion of investment in plants and new product programs that also impact 5,400 jobs, new or created. We think inside that we've also been able to handle unallocated plant conditions in Michigan and Ohio.
But while on strike, these UAW workers only make $250 a week. Meanwhile, they trust the UAW leadership to fight for them.
I'm very confident in the leadership. I think that's, we elected them to do this job, and they're going to do the job for us.
Talks are supposed to start back up this morning. Reporting in Hamtramck, Larry Sproul, Local 4.
I'm Pam Seidel. More bad news for workers at the GM plant here in Oshawa. 1,200 people were laid off yesterday. Hundreds more were told not to show up today. And the president of the union predicts that the entire plant will have to shut down in the next few days, leaving all 2,600 employees out of work. The company, though, says the layoffs are temporary and all linked to the massive strike by GM workers south of the border. Close to 50,000 GM workers walked off the job Monday for the first time in a decade, creating a parts shortage here in Canada, which has led to the layoffs. They are striking over wages and benefits, but most importantly, according to the president of Unifor, job security.
The workers in the United States are furious. They're frustrated, just like General Motors workers are here in Canada. So they're fighting for their jobs. They're fighting against General Motors that has been incredibly profitable. You would think with great profitability and great wealth would come great loyalty. But GM has a proven track record of moving jobs from Canada, United States to Mexico. And that's why people are on the picket line. They're fighting for their jobs, and I understand and agree with them completely.
In its heyday in the 80s, the Oshawa plant had 23,000 workers. Now it's down to 2,600 prior to these layoffs. But it is slated to be shut down at the end of this year, and that has left workers feeling bitter.
It sucks. The plant's closing.
We just support what they're doing down there. It's about time that the company gives something back after making $35 billion a year. So, good for them. We support them 100%.
It sounds like you're quite angry with the company.
I mean, they're closing our plant. There's a bunch of my friends, coworkers. I've worked here for 17 years. A lot of them are going to be out of work. It's unfortunate. A lot of businesses around this area are going to suffer. And, a company that's making that kind of profit, we build the best vehicles in the world here. And they're going to shut us down, and they're going to shut plants down in the U.S. So it's about time we stand up to them.
A lot of people upset. They're losing very good-paying jobs. It's hard to find a good-paying job in today's market. Yeah. So to lose a good-paying job with great benefits and whatnot, it's hard for sure. Yeah.
As part of the agreement leading up to the plant's closure, the company has to give workers 16 weeks' notice, which means that the laid-off workers are continuing to get their full salaries. You're going to get paid. If you get laid off, you'll get paid. A lot of people would say, that sounds like a pretty good deal, actually.
It is. It is, but
going
I'd rather be working, and I just want to keep working, and it's sad that the plant's going down.
Jerry Diaz says the plants in both St. Catharines and the Kami plant in Ingersoll are also going to be affected in the coming days by the strike in the United States. Now, Diaz says this plant is not shutting down altogether at the end of the year, but rather being transformed from a vehicle manufacturer to a parts supplier. However, that will mean employment for only about 300 people, at least to start. And Diaz says this fight is far from over.
You see this? This is what's inevitable. This is inevitable. This going to be a fate of that General Motors will be end in next year after they will stop making productions anymore until 2020. Then what's going to next for the GM General Motors? To stop making the Cadillac CT6, stop making more Buick and Chevrolet or GMC or Cadillac will be staying what about Buick and Chevrolet and GMC? What they going to do? I'm not sure yet. So, the second one, for anyone who watch A Little Late with Lily Singh, and Lily Singh fans support her, she did it. Look at the viewers and look at the ratings. This is unreal. This is unreal. It is 0.6 rating, 3 share households. It is a good average on September 16, 2019, first episode in late night debut to join the NBC late night family. I mean, come on. Lily saying she is a bisexual woman in multicultural. This NBC relates that family means to her. Yeah, that comedy. I had a good time, and I watched Lily saying I couldn't put an Instagram story, so really enjoy it. It was a good, but it's kind of 30 minutes, like 30-minute program. Yeah, you can put it on the prime time for 1 hour. Yeah, she did, and now the NBC did it. So, it is surprisingly well done for Lily Singh on joining the NBC family and her late night debut with 0.6 rating, which is kind of awesome. So the third one, you know, like enough of that goddamn with that excuses of whining and that the ESRB have failed because the NBA 2K20 of gambling and microtransactions. The microtransaction because they get a real currency with simulated gambling like a roulette. If you spin like you will get a Kevin Nash with the play card, and you open your 7 packs of Dwayne Wade or slot machines or like a Plinko or Pachinko machine, like Angel Joe says. You know, the ESRB is a problem. The ESRB have failed again. With no response for NBA 2K20, how is not seen on the simulated gambling? Why is it not approved for justified for that this? Why is it not approved? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Come on. ESRB, this is the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, awarded for the effective ratings in July, I guess. July 2019, I guess. So they have effective ratings in the world. The E and E10, teen, M, and M mature, most effective ratings. With E, E10, teen, and M, four ratings have awarded by the Federal Trade Commission. I mean, all right. Then what's the point of the NBA 2K20? He say they get a response say thank you for sending email to the NBA 2K20 with that ESRB, because it keeps saying the copy and paste it same over and over again. He say thank you for sending email, thank you for sending the ESRB with that rating for the NBA 2K20 of the gambling and the microtransactions. It's no. ESRB, no. You failed again. I told you, this ESRB, the ESA owns ESRB, is officially straight up dead and corrupt. It's too old. In the past century, in 19th and 20th, it has gone too old. Since 1994. No change, no update. No change, and and more updates, no change. Just update on same thing. Not mean no change, no update. I did not say that. It just needs to make more update, or it needs to make a mistake to correct them, to make a justify, to correct the mistakes and fix it. The ESRB, why is it not simulated gambling? Why is it on the content say E for everyone? Why is it not simulated gambling? It's rated T and M. See, you break through with the E, you break through with the teen and amateur 17 and A for adults only. It has real currency, rated A for adults. With gambling and real currency. Just like the casino in Las Vegas, the casino in Woodbine. Not on the video game content. And now Donald Trump wants to pull that gun games out from the Walmart. And this is why that the ESRB with the gambling and microtransactions is rated E for everyone is not affected, and now they defend the E, and now the T and the M and the A, all of the ESRB are defending for this. The NBA 2K20 put the gaming content. You see on the gambling, you see the microtransactions, you see the how greedy and manipulated this game looks. Unbelievable. I can't take it. So it is officially straight up corrupt and dead. So there's got to be a way. I'm very happy Angry Joe, Young A, Jim Slay, and all YouTube gaming defenders will take advantage to not buy games with microtransactions, gambling, and other bullcrap excuse for this, because company never changed. The EA and 2K, Bethesda, Activision push way disgusting too far, and now it's officially straight up dead. And people are waiting to let the company go down to Chapter 7 bankrupt. I am still waiting to these companies to suffer and lose everything, liquidate all the companies, studios, everything. Go to Chapter 7 bankrupt. I'm freaking sick of it, of EA and 2K, Bethesda, Activision, of this bullcrap. Putting in-game content and put a player base for that. Put a roster. Put a player base. For God's sakes. Get a new roster. It is straight up piss poor. Very poorly poured. So disgusting. And so manipulated and bullied by these gaming defenders. Parents don't want to see that, like casino and gambling for protected children. Like never play this game. Never play this game. So to the kids, for a little boy like 5 to 18-year-old or adults, do not buy this game. It has in-game purchases with gambling and simulated gambling or real currency. Must tell the parents to show them. And parents say, oh my God, what is this? What is this you're gonna buy? Oh my God. You're gonna pay for that in-game purchases, for that microtransactions, and pay for the coins, for 12,000 coins? Oh no, I am not buying for you. No, don't buy the game. See, that's angry vocal parents, like I am. I was playing the MLB Show 19, like I get the game and I play the game, and now I go to the store and said, I've seen many in-game purchases on the MLB The Show. So that means I have to buy some of these with card packs and stuff. And now I never ask parents for that, because I have the money, I have the job, so I have to use my money to purchase this microtransactions and cosmetics for that purpose. And I stop, and I never buy that. I just keep on going, and then I play the World of Show, and I have a good time playing baseball. Real fun, no doubt about it. So, ESRB, come on, ESRB, wake up. Time to wake up and shine. Stop destroying yourself, the ESRB. Wake up. Unbelievable. Now, as you know, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, you see on the photo, it was released in 2000 century, in 2001, in Vancouver, BC, was Prime Minister Justin Trudeau was a teacher in a long decade, showed a makeup with a black face, this racist, for that costume in the school for traditional Arabian Nights theme gala in West Point Grey Academy in Vancouver, BC. So it was in 2001. So Justin Trudeau wear a makeup for that face, and now he apologized again because this is extremely unacceptable. This is very disappointing and unacceptable. So Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, maybe, I have no words to say. So I saw the photo. It is awful, and it's not good. It is bad, very racist, bad, very awful and bad. So the costume for Arabian Nights, like, this is kind of traditional, multicultural. Who gives that? Who gives that? Anyways, next is the YouTube. Yeah, the YouTube verified is changing the highlight mark, which means for the creators versus the celebrities are no longer for the creators because of the to be approved in authenticity. I can spell it out, authenticity. Yeah, I got that. Authenticity means the quality of being authentic. Like in a late night show, like James Corden, Jimmy Fallon, on Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, or Late Night with Seth Meyers, A Little Late with Lily Singh. It's the celebrities versus the creators. Celebrities in late night, and the creators who uploads every daily, weekly on one of these channels, like Angry Joe Show, Unbox Therapy, Yang Ye, Rebecca Black, and many more. And now the critic mark as a creator, artist, band, and public figure are highlighted to be approved to be authenticity. So that means, that's why I don't understand, because I have 144 subscribers on my show. Because if I'm being verified, like I'm being a creator, and I'm the host of the Prime Show, like I'm the news personality, founder, creator, YouTuber, public figure. Yeah, I'm the public figure. Like, tell the people when you're gonna become. Like, I want to become like a dentist, or I want to. No, that's not like that. No, as a public figure. So the YouTube verified changes official YouTube channel would highlight a liability critica checkmark as a creator, artist, band, or public figure. If you reach 1,000 subscribers, can a libel approve to verify of authenticity. So it's coming October 2019 late. YouTube changed from checkmark to highlighted for that meaning of the celebrities of the late nights and versus the creators with no longer with checkmark. And it's going to be for the music and for the official channel. The official music and the official channel. One of these celebrities of late nights, actress and actor. And for the creators with that saying as a brand artist, public figure, like he uploads gaming, he uploads for news, he uploads for entertainment or daytime talk show. So that's why I don't get it. So things are not good. It is not a not a good idea for this. For the YouTube verified changing starting October 2019 from removing the check mark and put a highlighted with big check mark. Yeah, I think for the late nights and the creators. Because instead of broadcast yourself in 2005 and now 2019, it says for the celebrities late nights for the YouTube in California. It's all about celebrities late nights and stuff. But I'm the Prime Show on the YouTube. Like, I don't get on the television. Maybe as a wish, if I'm headed to Netflix or one of these networks, if this show is picked up, then God bless them, and I give the credit that we can make things right. So, prominence means the state of being important or famous. So, authenticity and prominence, I hope if YouTube will be clarified for that verify if this is approved for one of these channels like Young Ye, Angry Joe, Rosanna, and all the YouTuber creators must understand this creditor approved for that excuse, for that being affected by you will no longer be verified as of like controversy of the late night and one of these celebrities has the channel. So let's see if I go to the website and check on from updates on my email. So try to slow it down. Anyway, so time for a commercial break and we'll be right back. The sports update, Tessa Virtue and Scott Moir will end the 20-year figure skating career, and now they're on the judge for the Battle of Blades from CBC's original popular reality show is back with the Battle of Blades from the over decade. So the Battle of Blades is back. It's on CBC. And now on the Entertainment Updated. So on the Entertainment Updated, the Downton Abbey has returned to the theater, has returned from television show to a theater. In the BBC's, in the PBS, I think it's PBS original series is Downton Abbey or BBC. Yeah, I think it's BBC or PBS. So whatever that I think is it's BBC. Yeah. So Downton Abbey from television to a movie theater. You can see it right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Right after this program on the Prime Show with Kwabena Agyemang. See you in a bit. Alright, welcome back after this break. So, welcome to the Prime Show with Kwabena Agyemang. Had a good time in the weekend, had a good time for a long, long day for that weekend. Have you enjoyed the movie theater? And now, have you enjoyed one of these new television shows for fall premiere on CW, all the networks that you just watched? Very happy and glad you enjoy it. So, the sports update, as you know, Tessa Virtue and Scott Moir, this ending figure skating career with a 20-year run is over. So I give that credit. So I watched. It was one of the best, memorable figure skates in Canada, in Team Canada's history. And now Team Canada will never forget. For Tessa and Scott on one of the unforgettable moments in Vancouver 2010, which is one of the best unforgettable moments. So they won gold in Vancouver. Their homecoming in Canada. And now in Vancouver, and now in Sochi. I said Vancouver. Now in London 2012. No, I think Sochi. And now in Sochi 2014, they won gold again. And now Pyeongchang 2018. They did it again. 3-time gold. I mean, come on. So, I think they retired for the 20-year run for the last tour before the Walk the Rink starts October 30th, 2019 will be the final for Tessa and Scott for 20-year figure skate run tour to end his career, to retire, and they will be on judge for the Battle of the Blades is returning to CBC due to the budgeting issues for CBC is kind of in serious risk trouble. And now the Battle Blades is back for over a decade, and you're going to see on Battle of the Blades Tessa Virtue and Scott Moir on the judge, and now Ron McLean is back. You see on the hockey night, what was that? Hometown hockey, Sportsnet Hometown Hockey, every Sunday night on Sportsnet. You can see Ron McLean on Hometown Hockey every Saturday night for the NHL season 2019 and 2020. So, I give the credit to two of them, Tessa Virtue and Scott Moir, for the phenomenal run, and I will never forget one of the best chemistry. They did it on the Jay and Dan on Sports Center on TSN. I really love it, and I really like it to watch. I watched all the Olympic seasons, the Vancouver, the Sochi, and Pyeongchang. All 3 Olympics that I watched. And I've seen a lot and a lot and a lot. It is remarkable and spectacular fashion. Tessa Virtue, Scott Moir. I mean, one of the best cute moments I have ever seen. It really means very much. And I give credit to them. And say goodbye to everyone in Canada, Team Canada, and Canada fans for supporting Tessa, Virtue, and Scott Moir. We'll never forget. So Tessa and Scott, good luck on your last run in Walk the Rink. So hopefully you will see you to step the figure skating career future some years to come. We wish you all the best. And skate. That's a sports update. Entertainment updated. Downtown Abbey is on PBS television show, ended December 5th, 2015. Now, gets to the movie. Yes, Downton Abbey hits to the big screen on the movie. And now look at this. This is, here's the box office. Let's see on the Verity on that page. See, how many people? Look, here it is. Downton Abbey, the movie continuation hit series for 2.1 million. 2.1 million in box office. That is incredible. 2.1 million from 2,800 North American locations. That is insane. So, it is very classic masterpiece for Downton Abbey from PBS original series. Hits it to the movie theater, and now he took the spot number 1. Downton Abbey took the number 1 spot for the box office. Beats the Rambo Last Blood. You can see right now the Last Blood is available in theaters, and now Ad Astra, Brad Pitt, Ad Astra is still available now. Those 3 movies, you go check it out right here on Cineplex in Canada and AMC Theater United States America. So do that now and upload a video what you think about your movie review, The Downton Abbey, Rambo, The Last Blood, and Ad Astra, Brad Pitt's Ad Astra movie. So, I mean, this is amazing. This is amazing. Downton Abbey from PBS original series hits it to the big theaters, which is incredible. And masterpiece this 19th century of that remarkable that never forget this show is iconic for that drama, for that historic drama in 19th century, including Michelle Dockery, which is one of the best classic actress. You see on the Good Behavior. Good Behavior. Michelle Dockery is in Good Behavior, but now it's in Cancel right now. So, Good Behavior, and now heading back to Downton Abbey to do for the recording, for the taping for the movie theater. I mean, it was great. It was great. Very masterpiece and great for the historic return for the Downton Abbey series. So, people enjoy it very much. And all around the North American and worldwide for Downton Abbey, this historic television series with the 20 million box office and took the number 1 spot. It's a phenomenal. Well done. It's a phenomenal well done. So I give the final verdict, I think is an 8 out of 10. Very great movie. Great movie, and that is rated A for awesome. Rated A for awesome. Awesome movie, awesome, spectacular, historic movie, and awesome this Crowder family bring their reunion together. So, go see it right now, and hope you enjoy the video and upload a video for a movie review, what you think about it. That's the entertainment updated. I guess we're finished for episode 2. I'm Kwabena Agyemang, and to come above, to test our virtue for 20-year end, and to all the YouTube defenders and gamers, I support them, and never buy the game with microtransactions, including EA products, Activision, and any products that has in-game purchases. Make sure you check before you buy, watch these videos and study of them. Study. Make sure you have to study and realize it. So to go up to the YouTube gaming defenders, who's like Angry Joe, Young Ye, Jim Sturry, and many more, not supporting with microtransactions gambling. Don't patronize this. Do not get jack crap. So, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and email at newsworthachannel@outlook.com. Make sure stay tuned. New episodes, John McAllister, Rebecca. So, good night from Benton. We'll see you next Saturday for episode 3. Right here, only on The Prime Show with Kwabena Agyemang on YouTube. Have a great weekend, and to come above, everybody.